Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Breeze coming to show you with a new NBA 2K16 tip. Today I'm going to be showing you the best dribble moves in the game. Now, guys, as long as you pay attention, you watch the whole video, and you put in the work, you put in the lab practice, you could become nearly unstoppable if you're running with my point guard build. If you're around 6'3" point guard, you guys could become nearly unstoppable by the time you're done watching this video and by the time you put in some practice, because these dribble moves you can break down any CPU and any human player in the park, in the pro-am. My career does not matter. Now, last thing, guys, before we get into the video, be sure to go follow my Twitter. Links in the description, just in case the video doesn't hit the sub box or any future video doesn't hit the sub box. You'll get an update as soon as the video goes live. I always make sure to tweet it out. Also, guys, if for some reason I'm not uploading on a certain day or a video is going up late, I'll always make sure to update you guys on Twitter, as I've always been doing as of lately. I'll also answer you guys' questions on Twitter, interact with you guys, so go follow me on Twitter. Very important, guys. You will never miss an upload if you follow me on Twitter. Now, guys, first thing you guys want to do is go to controller settings. Now, the first thing you guys want to do is you want to change your pro stick orientation to absolute. What this will allow you guys to do is this will allow you to do the same dribble moves using the same right stick movements at any point on the court. Now, guys, go to your signature styles, and we're going to go right down to the dribble moves and start with dribble posture. Make sure you're on low or default. ISO crossover, crossover 4, however, this does not matter. By the time you're done watching this video, you'll see why, but your ISO crossover does not matter this year at all. ISO behind back 14. ISO spin, spin 8, however, you can use whatever spin you want. Hesitation 3, must have. Signature size up 50. ISO size up inside out. This is huge. This is key. This is the money. Steph Curry. ISO size up inside out. Steph Curry. ISO size up cross guard 2. ISO size up escape. You want to make sure you have nothing equipped. Now, guys, getting right into the dribble moves. First thing I'm going to be showing you guys is signature size up 50. Now, this isn't a dominant move, this isn't unstoppable, but this is, in my opinion, the best signature size up in the game. To pull off a signature size up, you're going to hold R2 or RT, and you're going to flick up on the right stick. Now, keep in mind, guys, you want to make sure you have at least an 85 ball control that you can boost to a 90 to make sure you get the most out of these animations. Now, what you guys are going to want to do is when you flick your right stick up, you're going to see that you're getting a bunch of between the leg crossovers. Now, what you can do is you can hold turbo and you can move your left stick to the opposite ball hand. And what this will do is it'll actually give you the speed boost crossover, as you'll see right here, that will definitely get you space from time to time and allow you to pull up for a wide open midi. Now, this size up is really nice, but what you can chain it in with is you can chain it in with hesitation 3 as well. So you do that hard crossover, and what you want to do to pull off hesitation 3, which is basically a huge step back that was in the game last year. It's not as OP this year, but it's still pretty effective. What you want to do is you want to hold RT. So you want to be sprinting in any direction, and you're going to want to flick down on the right stick. Don't hold it down, just flick down on the right stick, and you'll get this big step back animation. And then you can spin out of that by spinning your stick towards your off ball hand, and you'll get a nice spin animation. A lot of times you'll get around your opponent, and it'll give you a nice driving lane to the basket, or you can pull up for a midi. You can also use this to get separation on the 3-point line, maybe to pull up for a 3. You can get separation on the baseline to pull up for a midi or a corner 3. And you can also chain it in with this behind the back move. This behind the back move, guys, a lot of people were asking me how to do this last year. To do this behind the back move, guys, you're going to flick down on the right stick, and you can be standing still. You can be doing this out of a size up. You can be doing this out of a crossover. You can do this whenever you want. That's why this move is so nice, and it gets you a lot of separation. It can get you around any opponent as long as you're using it at the right time. And to pull it off, you're going to flick down on the right stick, and then you're going to hold RT and push your left stick towards your off ball hand. Now, when I say RT, I also mean R2 as well for PS4 users. Now, obviously, this behind the back move takes some time to practice, but it is very key. And when you can just pull it out at any time you want, you can really throw people off guard. You can really get them shifted going the other way. And you can really get a lot of separation, and you can really create a lot of open shots using this behind the back move. Now, Obviously, this behind the back move, you can do it out of pretty much any move. Like I said, you can do it when you're standing still, and it just takes time to practice. So once again, you just flick down on the right stick, and then you hold RT and the left stick towards the opposite direction after you flick down on the right stick. So it's like flick down, let go, RT, left stick opposite direction of the ball hand. Now what you guys are going to see me getting into is you're going to see me trying to get into left-right crossovers. Now as you guys can see, you can't use left-right crossovers this year. 2K toned them down and they made it so as soon as you cross over to the left or right, you can't cross right back over to the left or right. So as you guys can see, when I cross over to the left, I can't use that same crossover back to the right for a couple of seconds. The reason for that is so you can't abuse left-right crossovers. However, I have found a way, and I have found a move that you can abuse going left and right. It is the Steph Curry inside-out size-up. To do the Steph Curry inside-out size-up, you will hold the right trigger or R2, you flick your right stick towards your ball hand, so the hand that is dribbling the ball. So if your right hand is dribbling the ball, you flick it to your right hand. If your left hand's dribbling the ball, you flick it to your left hand. And what you can do is that when you do this size up move, you can do the behind the back out of it, and you can do the size up once again right out of the size up, if that makes sense. So basically, to do this size up left and right, once you flick it towards your ball hand and you start to do the size up to the left or right, you flick it twice to the opposite ball hand. So say you're dribbling it in your right ball hand, you flick the right stick to the right, and you'll start doing the size up to the right. Then you flick it twice to the left and you let go. So it's basically like twice to the left, twice to the right, twice to the left, twice to the right. But to start the move, you only flick it once. So to actually start the chain, you flick it one time towards your ball hand, and then you're always flicking it twice to the opposite hand. So say I want to start the move going to the right. The ball's got to be in my right hand. I flick the right stick to the right. He starts doing the move. Then I flick it twice to the left, twice to the right, twice to the left, twice to the right, until I feel like I have enough separation and space to make my move or to pull up for a shot. Now keep in mind, you can also do the behind the back out of this. You can do the behind the back, go into a hesitation 3, go right back into the size up, go into a hesitation 3. Behind the back the opposite way. I mean, you can do this and you can chain this in so many different combos, it's not even funny. I mean, you can really make your opponent look silly doing this move, and it gains a lot of separation. Notice how many steps he takes to the left and right if you let the whole size up animation play out. So sometimes you might want to only take a couple steps, then go right back to the left or go back to the right. Sometimes you might want to let him go throughout the whole size up animation, then go back to the left, take a couple steps, then go back to the right, go to the left, play out the whole animation, then go back to the right, play out the whole animation, and then all of a sudden you just hit him with a behind the back, or maybe you already have enough space, just pull for the shot. I mean, you can chain this inside out size up in so many different ways, guys. Just go lab it with the behind the backs, lab it with the hard crossovers, because you can even do the hard crossovers out of this. So what you do to get the hard crossover is the same with signature size up 50. Say you're using the size up, you're going to your right, and you want to just get a hard crossover to your left. You just pull the turbo, so R2 or RT, and you hold your left stick in the opposite ball hand direction, and you'll get that nice hard speed burst crossover that everyone knows and loves. So now, as you guys are going to see, we are now in the Pro-Am. All of these clips that you are seeing in this video, we are going up against real human opponents, and there's going to be a lot of different looks and a lot of different opponents that we are going to be going up against. As you can see, first clip, we use the Steph Curry inside out size up. We don't even have to abuse it. We just use it one time. It gets us enough space. And keep in mind, guys, make sure you got limitless range, Deadeye, and pet move size up badges. Pet move size up is going to help you a lot. It's going to freeze your opponent when you're using this move left and right, and it's going to allow you to keep that separation and pull up. As you can see right there, I had the separation. I wasn't feeling it for 3. I kept working. I get the separation from mid-range. I pull up. I knock it down. Now this guy on this particular team, he was D'ing me up pretty well throughout the whole game, but once we got into the second half, I locked in. I started bringing out the dribble moves, and I started breaking him down. As you can see right here, I'm using this move when I come up the court, and this is what I call the zigzag move. It has found its way back into the game from 2K12, 2K13, 2K11 era. What you do is when you're coming up the court, as you can see, I'm just abusing that inside out left right. You know, I was just hitting with that left right. Hit, yo, look at me breaking these dudes down out of the double team, pulling off the size up, going to the right, and then I pull my stick back to the left, break out of the animation, and pull up for the midi. I mean, you are going to be destroying kids once you guys get down these dribble moves. But anyways, as I was saying, when you're coming up the court, all you got to do is while you're sprinting, move your left stick towards your off ball hand, and you'll get this nice speed burst zigzag animation while you're coming up the court, and you'll see me use that throughout this video to burn my opponents when I'm coming up the floor. As you can see, guys, I love going up against double teams. It really allows me to practice my dribble moves and see how elite they really are. And you guys, when you come up against a double team, don't be intimidated, you know, just do your thing. As long as you got your dribble moves down, you'll be able to break out the double team and a lot of times make them just look silly. As you can see right there, I use my zigzag move coming up the floor. That's all with the left stick. I'm just sprinting up the floor and I'm pushing my left stick towards my off-ball hand. I'm surprised 2K decided to put that back in the game because, of course, your boy Breeze is gonna abuse it. As you can see, it gets me a lot of separation right there and I pull up for the 3. I mean, look at how much this zigzag move is getting me separation. This was something I could not show you guys in the shoot-around because you can only do it in-game because it's a move that you can only do when you're coming up the floor. Again, you're just sprinting and you push that left stick towards your off-ball hand. Gives you a lot of separation. As you can see right there, I chain it with the Steph Curry inside out and I knock it down. As you guys can see, I'm putting up insane stats every game. And it's not just because of my dribble moves, it's because of how I set up my dribble moves. We'll be getting into that in a later video. But as you guys can see, people are calling me cheaters. People are trying to say that they reported me. Guys, I'm just a 6'3" point guard who knows how to play the game. So with that being said, this has been your Breeze. I'm signing out. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. A lot of fire coming soon. And I hope you guys have a nice day. This has been your Breeze. I'm out. Peace.